And I think that that's what finding your voice is. And by the way, it's an ever evolving journey. It is, I can't sit here and say to you, yeah, I found it, I've mastered it 100%. No. It changes every single day. And sometimes other voices outgrow you too. You know, we talk about friends outgrowing and like you just meet each other at a certain path and then you kind of amicably go your different ways. But that's how I feel about certain voices as well. And I just wish people saw our voices as external beings and not just a default within us.
I think this is so powerful and a really interesting thing for people to do. And when you were kind of talking about the isolation piece, I was thinking in my head, this is going to be quite difficult because you're in the world we live in, like no one lives in their own lane without any external stimulation. So I love that there's that second piece of actually critically analyzing, like, who are those 5 people?
Yeah.
You could even take it a step further and be like, what content am I consuming? Who am I following online? Because
100%.
I feel like even if you are not with somebody all the time, if that is someone you're listening to constantly, like, what are the things they're saying? Are they aligned for you? And this just, to me, is like screaming, like it's like ultimate alignment. Because when you can work out, this is like such an amazing blueprint for anything in life, like to really like get down to why you have certain beliefs about yourself, why you make certain decisions, why you know, for people who struggle to set boundaries, who feel guilty for doing things or not doing things, who doubt their own potential, like these are all things I've struggled with, and I can just see the value in when you peel that away and you're like, what is the source? Where is the truth in my voice in this, and where have I layered on top of what other people think? It's such a powerful way to work out what's going on. I just want to share one experience I had last year that's actually really resonating with what you just shared. And I went to Greece for my sister's wedding last year in August, and I don't really drink that much alcohol. But in the last few years since moving here particularly, it's been less and less and less. I mean, it's a big part of the culture in Australia. It's not something I do heaps. I enjoy a drink when I'm out, but again, not something I do regularly. And when I went to Greece last year, just before that, I'd been doing a lot of work on myself, spending a lot more time by myself. I call myself a retired extrovert. I was that person that I used to hate being in my own company. I'd always be like, I'd have like 100 coffee acquaintances. Like I was that person. And since moving here, I've really embraced the value of being alone, hearing myself, creating that space. So anyway, I went to Greece for my sister's wedding, and it was a very social, beautiful, fun time, catching up with family. Obviously none live here, so it was a really nice time. And, you know, you're in Greece, it's summer, you're having spritzes every day, that kind of experience. When I got back, I had a rude shock because I realized how detached I was from myself. It was like I couldn't, not this dramatic, but like take it metaphorically, like I couldn't feel my body cues. My intuition was nowhere to be found. And ever since that experience, every time I have had alcohol,